What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Sneaker D.
And better stuff.
And this is Kit Chat brought to you by.
Okay, what?
Are we really? Anyway, let's start off the episode with a little bit of hate. There's a lot going on in the sneaker community right now. Oh, what is something that you just not feeling?
One thing, especially in recent community, the Astro Boy Big Red Boots.
Shout out to Mischief.
I like that they try to be creative. I like that they do things that aren't really on brand. Well, it's on brand for them, but not on brand for
I can't lie. Whenever they drop something, it's usually a splash. Besides the Satan shoe, which was a little bit far, but other than that, they really haven't missed much.
But they take risks. So, you can't get success if you don't take risks.
All right, let's get to the hate, man. Let's get to the hate.
But the Big Red Boot is disgusting.
Man, come on, yup. First nigga on the block with them bitches. Big, yup. Nigga ain't seen it yet. Real West Side shit, man. First nigga on the block with them bitches. I don't want to see none of y'all nigga on the East Side trying to bite the drip. Y'all nigga know who did it first, man.
You've seen videos of people trying to take them off. How difficult it is to take them off. Why you put this on in the first place? It's just not. It ain't it for me. It's a rain boot that is gonna cost you $350.
No, it's not that crazy. But like, what about it don't you like?
The shape, the fact, the price point, the shape. I seen it. There's some fakes out there.
No, there's definitely fakes.
If you wanna like, you know what I mean.
But the real ones is $350. Like, you might as well.
$350 for some rain boots.
We've spent more for worse. Now here's my thing. Me personally, I don't dislike the shoe. I dislike the fascination with it. Everybody's wearing it. Like, I've seen people put on. It's like most people don't. It just doesn't look good with most people wearing it. And I feel like because Michigan did a good job like getting it to the right celebs, it went crazy. Everybody's trying it, and like you really do look stupid. I think it should have been like a super low quantity, selective, like high-end fashion type of thing. It's not made for everybody, but everybody's trying it.
I think we moved past the all red thing. You know
what I mean? Really?
I think so. I think we moved past all red. You can't have an all red.
You can never go wrong with all red.
You can't go. No, you can't go. And those boots are.
Oh, you're right. If you get caught in Compton, all red is not the way to go.
You know what I mean? So,
but hey, listen. What I'm really starting to hate at this point is all the reimagining that Nike is doing. So the reimagined ones dropped, huge success. I think they did a great job on that. The threes, they're my favorite sneaker, but they missed the mark on those. First of all, it was the wrong box. Like if you want to do the 88, it should have came in the Jordan 3 88 box.
Should have.
There's a lot of complaints about the elephant print. The pair I got was okay, so listen, that just might be for you guys out there on the internet, but now they're having the reimagined fours, and I think because this is the first reimagined shoe they're trying to do that's predominantly black, it looks bad. Like my fours that I have from like what, at least 6-7 years now, they don't look as bad as the images of what they're trying to do because they're trying to get that reimagined, beat up, dungeon look. But the fours don't break down that bad compared to the threes and ones. So I feel like it's overdone. They're reaching. If you're not going to do the whole story with it, don't do it. And I'm just thinking about like, as it goes into the future, like these won't be shoes that can last for a long time because they came in pretty much beat up and dingy already. Like, a few years it's gonna look like really bad and won't be like fashionably cool. So like if you're gonna give us the OGs, the things we've been looking for, stop doing that reimagined nonsense. It's a bad look. And besides the one, you're not doing it right. Like if you're gonna tell a story, tell a story. If not, it's just a cheap trick that you're trying to run around repeatedly because it worked one time.
You know how Nike is.
They're gonna run to the ground.
If one thing works, let's reimagine it. Reimagined Royals are coming out.
But see, like that's what I'm like, yo, the Royals wasn't an OG colorway like that. Like, why are we having to reimagine Royals? Like, they're bugging.
Royals, Black Toes.
They're bugging. Like, see, the black toe I could kind of get, but those Royals, nah, it makes no sense. Like, you reimagine coming up with some new shit. All right? There's a conversation that spurred from. I think we started
a phone conversation, yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about the I'm in year 12s.
Yeah.
And decided to ask the internet, what are your top Jordan collabs 1 to 5?
Yeah.
So which way do you want to start? Do you want to go 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
Let's go 5 to 1.
5 to 1?
Yeah, let's count that.
Alright. What is your top Jordan 5 collab?
Alright, my top Jordan 5 collab would be the Trophy Room 5s. The Friends and Family pair.
That's the red pair.
Yeah. I want to say
that
that
already retired.
it was. It's not.
Cool.
It's not.
No, go ahead,
It's not fully
go
already.
ahead,
You
go
know
ahead.
that.
Go ahead.
It's not fully already.
Okay.
It's not a big.
I got you. You do that.
That's one, and then two. I'm using the Friends and Family one only because it was more available. Like it wasn't like there are people who aren't like celebrities that have the shoe.
It was more available compared to other friends and families. Got it.
Correct. So that one because not yet had the Toro Bravo 5s come out, so it came out before those came out, and it was just good. It was a good mock-up.
Alright, if we talking about top 5 Jordan 5 collabs, and 5s is definitely one of my favorite silhouettes. It has to be the Supreme Camo. It has to be the Supreme. Like, the 5 is a hard shoe to take a chance with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the silhouette, the color block, it doesn't allow for too much to be done without it seeming overdone. But I think, and you can kind of see that with the other 2 Supreme 5 they had, which is, it was cool because it was Supreme, but there was nothing special about the shoe. That camo pair, since then, the sneakers have not been able to replicate a really good camo pair. The Desert Storm Supreme knocked it out the park, and you know when it comes to Supreme footwear, I'm really critical. This is it. I think this is the best Jordan 5 collab all time. And when we took it to the internet, the 5s won. Well, no, the Supreme collab one.
The wrong ones. But
you was not very clear. Like, you supposed to say friends and family.
That's cool.
But they didn't spank that red pair even worse anyway.
No, it wouldn't have.
No, that red pair is traca. Like, when you said it, I'm like, all right, maybe of the 2, the blue pair looks better. I was like, okay, he's clearly talking about these brown guys, he's talking about the red ones. You stood no chance.
They did.
You stood no chance.
That canvas didn't age
They
well.
were bad.
The canvas camo did not age well.
What do you mean by that?
If they released this year, today, in this time, nobody would go after them.
Bro, no one really went after the Trophy Room 5s when they came out.
I know.
We know what they had to do to get those to hit. So those didn't hit at any time.
I didn't say those.
All right, don't use that as an excuse to come after my pick. Your Jordan didn't hit any time.
I didn't say that. Fear
That's why the Camels is the best Jordan 5 collab.
nasty.
You ready to go to 4?
Yeah, number 4. You want to start? Or?
I'll start. It's a little plain Jane, but I really do feel like this is the best Jordan 4 collab and the most underrated Jordan collab, period. Like, I would put this up against any number. The Jordan 4 calls, the gray pair.
Okay.
That was really, really good work.
That's
Only knock I have to it is the glow in the dark, what do they call it? The soles.
Mm-hmm.
It was very of the time, but as we've passed out of that age, looking back, it's like, do I really want sneakers that go in the dark? Not really, especially when you're trying to go out at nighttime and not look like a kid. That's the only knock I have to it. But the materials, the claw prints all over it, the leatherish liner. Claw is a, first of all, that's really an art brand, and I don't think there could be a better Jordan 4 collab than the Claws. Like, no one's gonna have better material, the solid design. Nah, this is it.
And I agree with you as far as the general release shoe. The cause for is a good shoe. I'm still trying to get the gray pair. But the Eminem 4, you got a bunch of 4s that are body just that one,
bro.
But these are friends family is limited, it's select. But
you talking about the blue?
Yeah, the Eminem 4 destroyed.
Bro, I'll be honest.
Destroyed. The undefeated 4 destroyed.
Destroyed what?
The cause.
You're out of your mind.
What?
You're out of your. Listen. First of all, I can name four collabs that are better than those Eminem 4s. Like those Eminem 4s is 90. They might be top 5, and if they're number 5.
How
the
no?
Cause is better than those.
No.
The Dornbachers is better than those.
Okay, but it's not.
Is it not? They collab. Not gonna get me. Okay, so the Dornbachers, the undefeated 4s, and I think the Lightning 4s is better than those. Like I get it because the Lightning came back out and everybody took it off their grill list. Bro, those Eminem 4s.
The Eminem 4s.
It's only cool because it's Eminem.
No.
We see when they winterized that same exact silhouette.
It wasn't the Eminem 4. It was
What
the Eminem 4.
was the difference?
One, the color was way off.
Okay.
The blue wasn't the same.
The blue was different. All right.
Exactly.
Bro, that's
it wasn't the.
If you take the E off the back of that sneaker, that sneaker is bad, bro. It's basic, bro.
And so
if that sneaker released without the E, you wouldn't get it.
That's cap. Because I bet. So boom. Not too long ago, DJ Khaled did the 3.
Yeah.
Similarly to how Eminem did the 4.
Yeah.
And the 3s went crazy. People are gonna buy them.
Wait, stop. Those didn't release.
Those actually did release.
Where?
Small release.
It wasn't a small release. It was those were seeded to people. They did not release, bro. The public didn't have a chance to get those.
He gave them out at the Barclays.
Giving them out is not a release.
When Snipes opened up.
Release is giving them out is not a release, dog.
Those were more available than the red 3s were.
Okay, they're more available. They weren't a release. But okay, go ahead. I apologize for cutting you off with your calories.
People want to go crazy because of the colorway, because of the E on the back.
Not because of the colorway. It's because
it's fire.
No, it's because of how limited it is and no one else will have it.
Nice.
Bro, those shoes are. Got a little tennis. Camera guy passed out, but we're back. No, seriously, those Eminem 4s, it's bad.
Way better than the Cause.
He lied. Y'all niggas.
Bro, they're bad. Way better than the Cause.
Way better.
Oh, this is my problem with you.
Did you put it up? Send it to the people.
I sent it to me before the episode dropped. Before the episode dropped, it'll be up there.
People make sure you have
Before the episode dropped, it'll be up there.
Make sure you have vote.
And I'll be honest, this is my problem with you. You feel what's better is what resells for more.
No,
those Eminem prices is out of here. The Cause is a way better shoe. I think
it for a lot too.
Huh? It's not like the Eminem 4s.
It's not gonna resell like the Eminem 4s because it's not as limited as the Eminem 4s.
All right,
but it has a high resale.
Of course, we're talking about collabs. We're talking about collabs. Besides the DJ Khaled 5 collabs, all these collabs have really good resale. But you're looking at Eminem, they go for so. Don't those is bad. Dog.
I never.
Hey, Ice Spice.
I never once mentioned resale price and why the Eminem 4 is better than the Cause.
Oh, you don't have to mention. I know you.
I know for sure the material on the Eminem 4 is way better than the material on the Cause. And you know how? Because it was produced way before when they were using better material anyway.
You ever seen Cause material?
Yes.
You think those Eminem 4s? First of all, you never even seen the Eminem 4s. And let's not that Cause used the regular material at that time. The Cause material is way different.
I understand that, but the material that we're using in 2010 and that material is way better than any material that they put out.
But you're saying this for a shoe you never seen in person.
Oh god.
You don't know that. Like if this was a general release shoe, I could like, yeah, the material back in the days is better. Dog, these are collabs. They get to go use whatever material they want.
Yes, they do.
So you want to tell me that Eminem knows more about textile than the Cause company?
No, but I'm sure that the people that he worked with that.
Yo, let us know how y'all feel down below.
Exactly. Go vote, y'all.
Please Well, nah. By the time this is out, the voting process will be over. But we'll put the results for today's each of today's sneakers up, and you guys see what the people thought. All right.
He lied. Y'all niggas worse.
Oh man.
Best Jordan 3 collab.
Oh, I'm on my year threes. The I'm on my year threes. It was simplistic. It was for women. I think it was the sneaker of the year that year. It was the sneaker of the year that year.
Bro, why do you make me hate you? Go ahead. Let's continue.
You hate me because I said it was for women?
Bro, you act like that matters to you.
Sexist.
No, stop.
Yeah,
You act like that matters to you. It was for women. You don't care it was for women.
It doesn't
because you
matter.
have a pair. If you care, you let a Bigfoot woman have your pair, but you did it.
I'll sell it to her right now.
No, you won't. What you selling to her for? Retail?
Hell no.
So look at you want to exploit the big feet women all over the world. You're sick, dog. You are sick. Continue.
It was the first time, like, people actually wanted the shoe could get the shoe. It was sneaker of the year that year.
Was it?
I believe so. It was.
I think it was like top. It might have been like 1 or 2 or 3, but I don't think it was number 1. But it doesn't matter. It should have been up there.
For sure. I used to I sneaker there. I don't look there. Simple shoe, good colors, silhouette. Nicely done. Nicely roll out. Like nice roll out. Everything for a collab shoe. And it started the Amamiya frenzy.
Nah, for real. I have to agree with you right there. Like, I know you sit the list and you chose the Alma Year 3s, and I'm trying to say, I'm like, yo, if I get up here and say any 3 except the Alma Year 3, I'm lying. So, like, I have to go with the Alma Year 3 materials, the rollout, the message on the back heel tab, the fact that it's for women. They really did a great job with those, and the 3 is a hard shoe to collab, and they found the best way to knock it out the park. Now, since then, I don't think they really had another splash like that, but they did their thing with 3. And shout out to them for even trying the 3, because that's one that a lot of collabs don't even try to go that way.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get.
My 2 goes back to an All-Star weekend. My son Victor Cruz, he had them on his feet, and I wanted them ever since. The Justice on 2s, the OG ones, the blue ones. He was a giant at the time. So you know what I mean? He can throw those blue Jones.
It came with the red leather hat. Yeah.
Fire.
That's what
the whole
Tisa and
sweatshirt.
Big Sean had the streets on fire around that time.
Facts. So just on 2, I think that the 2 is a sneaker that gets very much so hated on. And people try to stay away from even working with that shoe. I feel like Virgil did a good job, but I felt like before Virgil it was Don C. So Don C, his 2.
To build off of that, like, I was gonna go Virgil because those low 2s, the white pair, immaculate work. Like, of all the things Virgil did, I think those really should be like the one of like really reshaping the shoe. Like, of course, the one is like, you know, the Genesis, but like when he did those 2s was really like special, and I think it kind of got lost in his passing.
Yeah.
But R.I.P. Virgil. But if I had to choose the 2, I have to go with the Vashti 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is a sneakerhead community shoe only. Like, if you're new and you got into this community because of the hype, you do not know about that Vashti 2. First, I think she's the first female to get a collab.
Mm-hmm.
It was super New York, super Soho. You really, like, that shoe is a myth. You cannot find it anywhere. Like, I think the last time I seen that shoe was in Flight Club in like 2010. I haven't, and I should have just grabbed it then, because, like, yo, that's a ghost in the shelf for real. I have not seen it since. So, yeah, the way you said Don C came before Virgil, Vashti came before them all, and going after that 2 with that lilac color, fire.
Fire. Yeah. Number 1.
All right. Who's my first video?
I'm the first toy.
All right. Off-white Chicago ones. Like,
I didn't even think about that.
I'll be honest, that I feel what Virgil did with that shoe impacted moving forward how every other collab worked with the shoe. Like a lot of early collabs was switch up a colorway, put your name. He redefined that whole. He redefined one of the most classic Jordan silhouettes, like breaking it down, swishing, writing on it, like taking the swoosh off of the inside to just put like the stamp that you would get on a sample and put it on an actual shoe. Yeah. What Virgil did with that shoe, it changed the way we looked at what a collab is forever. Because after that, you couldn't just switch up a color. You had to make your imprint, which a lot of people failed, Billie Eilish. But what Virgil did with that one, that changed the Nike sneaker collab game forever. That might be one of the best collabs of all times.
Shout out to Virgil.
RP.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, which is crazy. But I did think about my guy, Mr. Astro World, Travis Scott. His Mocha 1 started the Mocha trend. It started to buy these Mochas and pay $500 for them after the wrapped around swoosh, backward swoosh.
Oh, you heard what Dennis Rodman said about that?
Yeah, he said he did it first.
Yeah.
He said,
Dennis not jacking that, bro. Dennis is not jacking.
He said, give him some respect. But try. You made it a hot line.
Dennis a fine.
You made it a hot.
Yo,
listen,
hold on,
Dennis, you made it a
stop.
hot line. You made it a hot song. You know what I mean?
Dennis, I have nothing to do with it. That's just
That's what Travis did. I mean, he took the line. He made it a hot song. Know what I mean? So Travis and his OG Mocha High 1 top collab, Air Jordan 1.
I can't even knock that because that's one of them ones. You feel me? Me personally, I have to go to Virgil, and I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to Virgil because I don't have them, so they're on that grill. This is whole spectrum to me. But what Travis did to, well, I think Virgil was the best. I think Travis impact outside of the community might have been the biggest. So I can't knock you on that one. So until next week, it's your boy Sneaker D.
And you got this stuff.
It's Kick Chat brought to you by
KYG.
Let us know what y'all think y'all best collabs want to find this below. Until next time, we out.
Peace out.